Welcome back everyone to Planet Crafter and Toxicity DLC. It took me forever to find that uranium. In the end, 3 of the rocks fell down there, 1 of the rocks fell over there, and another one fell in the back area over there. So I only managed to find 5 of the asteroids that dropped. Each one was given about 5. So I've got a full inventory on me at the moment. And I already put a few in here to start off. Now I don't want to use all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, it gives me enough to do another 2 rockets if I need to. So I think the first thing we're going to be doing is upgrading our power. It's a long time coming, to be honest. So we'll get 2 water bottles and 3... Actually, we can't. We haven't got the super alloy. But we've got 3 rods in there. I've got a little bit more iridium I found as well. I've just put up into this hut. I'll go over and collect that. I put 1 more heat generator up. So we're up to 3 of those now. Sorry, 2 of those. But we have got enough rods to do a 3rd one. So yeah, we've got a little bit more iridium. Found a few more mushrooms while I was going around as well. We had the golden seal we left in the chest down the bottom. I've come and collected that. And what do I need out of here? Probably take the 300 multipliers with me. And... oh, actually, no. Take all the aluminium. We need all that back at the main base. And we do have like some T1 powers up here. That's fine. Them can stop there for a while. So we did unlock the recipe while I've been doing all that, because we've nearly moved 1 MTI since the last time, because we've got a good production rate going. Just finding all that stuff. We did unlock the purification gel, but I haven't looked at what you need to craft it yet. So that's where I want to be going in a second. We're 1 iridium short of making another rod. And that gets some of the inventory space down. I do want to really set up a proper storage system. But that's not today. So let's change you out for the golden at 600. Let's change you from 250 to 400. And let's change you up to 300. All getting a little bit extra boost than they did before. We've got a good amount of aluminium, so I could send up another rocket if I really wanted to. But I do want to get onto some other things. So we did access the purification gel, so we might be able to do this now. Let's see what the recipe is for that. You need a pristine mushroom for it. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. But we do have enough. I think I want to get at least 2 of these down. So that means I'll have to sacrifice 4 mushrooms. 4 of those. Let's just put these in here out the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just trying to remember what the recipe was. Yeah, I need 4 for each one. And what was the other item for the purification gel? It would be purified water. Just move some of that out just for the moment. Just so I can get this crafted and get it up. Okay, so there's the 4 gels. So currently on the purification we are 77 PUs. And let's get 2 of these. I'm a lot bigger. Hopefully we've got the power for them, which we have. So looking at these are doing 89 PUs in purification. This is only doing 7. So taking all these down should get us mushrooms back, shouldn't it? Yeah, it gets us mushrooms and a load of purification capsules, which I then can upgrade into bigger versions of these. How much space have I got on me? I think I can take 2 down and maybe get another 1 up. Let's get this purification game pushed up. We will need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Now I think I'll have to sacrifice another 2 mushrooms out of here for 2 more gel. And then we would need, so we've got 6, we would need another 2, and then I can get another 2 of these up. Just checking on my power. I've only got 25 power. We could just about get 2 of these up. And that's going to take our purification from sort of like 7 up to 89. So that's a massive boost. 12 times the boost. And I think I am just going to take these down. Just gives us a little bit of power back. Lots of purification stuff here as well. We do have enough mushrooms if we really want to get a couple of more up. But our purification now has got up to 388. That's a major boost. Next thing we're going to be unlocking is actually pretty much soon. We're on 87, 870 at the moment. It comes 950 for toxic information 2. Then we get goo cleaner 4. About 2.5 times more than what we've got at the moment. Do you want to make any more purifications? Possibly it will get rid of some of these capsules. But I think I will need to make more water first. What was the last ingredients for water? Am I going mad here? Oh no, water comes from the toxic. We haven't got the toxic stuff in here. So we need to go and deal with that. We've got a bottle of water there. We'll take it on us. We're not going to use it immediately. And let's take you out of there. Put you in, put you in, put you in. We've got enough of these. Oh, it's actually 60 on the beans. 25 to 60. That's a major boost. And we'll take the water. We need to get some of that toxic water from down the bottom up here now. Now this water seems to be rising. This was the stuff what was toxic before, and now it's looking pretty much clear. We're 2 more parts from getting this finished down here. And then the lake at the bottom, I did have a look when I was down there trying to search for the uranium. There's 125 toxic water in there. So as long as we can take the stuff out of here, I'm okay of just dropping them and then moving on to the next area. So I do want to be going for that tram today. Ah, we missed iridium. I didn't come and have a look down here. We'll be collecting that on before we go back. I did say I only managed to find about 5. And we do need to be taking quite a bit of this toxic water back with us. Just so the machine can start doing the clear water. And we should have 20 left. Yep, 80 of 100. That lock is full. That lock is nearly full as well. So yeah, we'll take these. Should be 5. And then fill up with water and go back with that stuff. We'll take an ice as well. Just because I want to make up some more water. Can we actually build the water machine now? No, it says we still can't build it before we're 1 MPU. And that's why I'm pushing the toxic. Because I think that's what's blocking us. And I did scour along the top there trying to look for the uranium, and I just didn't find anything up there at all. No resources, no caves, no nothing. And we still only got that 1 golden chest we found. Yeah, good amount of uranium there. So let's get this water into this machine. So that's going to start giving us the purified water back. Do I have enough to make another rod? Yes. And I think I am going to do it because we have got rocket engine still. Now, I would like to make another generator, but the super alloy is the big problem for us. So the next generator there would need 3 super alloy. And at the moment, we've only got the 1 over here. Anything else we can turn this into? Not without water. Purification. Do 2 of them at least. How are we looking on that power? So we're right on the limit of the power now. We do have plenty of aluminium, so we can start upgrading some of the other power to T2s. We're not as once we was really stuck on it. I think we can take probably 3. We'll take us out of power for a second, that's fine. Okay, need some magnesium to make these up. Let's get this up as quick as we can. Until we can get the super alloy, these are the best ones we can do now. Oh, can make another. Can I make any more? Not without taking some more down. I need to pick up some more aluminium. Get some in this locker here. Let's see how that's doing for our power numbers. 37. We can get another purification machine down. I think one of these. So we've got the 2 gels. We just need the 4 polymers. Keep you in there for the moment. That should allow us to start getting the water processor down pretty soon. We'll have a little bit of power, but we won't have a lot. 25. So we could get another 2 up if we wanted to. How are we doing? We are 1 MPU, so that should allow us to get a water collector down now. Yes, we can finally start doing it. And that is a good use of the super alloy and aluminium. So use that last super alloy. And grab a magnesium. How many power does it need? It needs 11, so that's fine. But now our water's actually pretty much sorted. Let's put it just over here out the way. Now we do have some T1 powers over the back here. I'm going to take these down. Gets me the iron back. So some of the basic resources are coming back. 1 piece of aluminium in there. So we're down to 4 pieces of aluminium. We might be able to do some technology, which we've been pushing off, like agility boots too. That was super alloy, so we can't do that. We have the compass I'm not worried about, but the mining I would like to do. Magnesium, silicon, aluminium. It's not a major boost, but it's going to be a boost. And I'm sure that it was super alloy for the T2, yeah, so we haven't got that spare. And we've also got access to T3 now as well. So we had 1 space left on our thing until we get the T3s. Let me just make sure what we've got unlocked in here. Make sure we haven't unlocked anything without me seeing it. No. We still need to do the backpack, which we can't do until we get a good super alloy supply. So that is the thing that's holding us back in here. What about these? I could get another one down. It would take 17 energy. Do we have that energy? No. I would need to get another T2 down. 2 cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon. Just really want to get these numbers pushing up a bit better than they are. And this is just a temporary solution until we can get super alloys for the nuclear ones. But we do have 3 rods. So if we unlock the next tier of the nuclear generators, then I could go straight up to a tier 3. Okay, so we've got water on us. We've got 31 power. Let's get another eat up. T3 eat. Titanium, silicon. And of course we're out of them again. This seems to have a good amount of resources down here, so we'll come back here. And now we've got the water thing up. Our water problems about having to run after ice has gone away now. But that's going to catch people off guard, that one is, where they've got to really push up the terraformation up to 1 MPU, was it? Yeah, MPU. Up to 1 MPU. That took a bit to get to there. Okay, so we can get our 3rd one of these down now. Go in the background nicely. Probably put another room here as well. Definitely going to need a good amount more lockers. And I'll squeeze one more into here. Yeah, it doesn't glitch out. That's fine. Brilliant. And the foods are ready. Which I'm just currently storing over here. But we'll move it into the locker next. Over this side now. But this is not like me. Normally I've got lockers set up. I'll keep that on us. Anything else that we have unlocked, what we haven't done? Well, we haven't done the messaging screen, but to do that, I need to spend aluminium on the communications tower. We have access to the biodome. I didn't see that one pop up, but it needs super alloy, which we haven't got. We've got the T2 down there. We've got the craft station. We're doing that. We can actually do that now. One more purification gel, which was mushroom, water. Got one there. And we should have some water in this machine now, which is already full. So let's get that purification gel. And we need the tungsten, which we did find. 1 piece of tungsten, that's all we've got. And we need plastic polymers, I think, are over here. So I think I want to go and get one of these down at the next area to get that started, because we know those 4 machines are going to complete that area. And we've got the water on us. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we've got water and food on us. And there is a lot of resources I've left in both these huts here and down bottom. I would like to get moved up here. At least to this one here. Because this is where we're going to be going next. To do the tram. And I still want to do that in this episode. But I do need to take some water and food over if I'm doing that. So there is little water ponds down here, and that's the stuff we've got to purify. There's one just behind the rocks there. I am going to use that water now. Let's see where the closest one to my hut is. If not, I'll move my hut across. And I have looked around these rocks. I haven't seen any golden chests. Except for that one. So this here is definitely water. So this is probably the nearest to my base. Let's see how good these are. And of course the power went out. 15 pieces. Now this one does need 125. So if we can get 2 of those down, it would only take like 4 trips to complete it. So I need to get some power down. And I don't know how much I need. So let's try and get some T1's power down. Just to get us back over the line. Iron and silicon as well. This is just a temporary measure. No, we've still not got power back. And I've got lots of resources here to take up. So iron. So I need silicon and cobalt really to get some more power. Just get everything running again because our numbers have just stopped dead at the moment until we get the power back up. Still no power. So I'm guessing that thing took a lot more power than I was expecting. And we haven't started picking up the silicon yet. But we know exactly where it is as soon as we need it. Need to grab some iron from inside. Oh wow, that thing's a bit of a beefy one. So I just need some more silicon and some more iron. And I've got no more spare aluminium, so I can't do any more T2s. Come on, I can't need too much more. The cobalt, iron and silicon. If I can't get it soon, I'll just have to take that thing down until I can get power sorted. But as you can see, we're right on the limit. I do really need a screen down so I know how much power I'm actually missing. Come on, there's got to be some iron around here somewhere. Get 2 more power up. None of the stuff I actually want. I want iron. Got loads of space still. Could take down this second up. We're not really using it. Couple of cobalts and then we'll try and get 2 more power up. Got to take us over the edge soon. Yeah, I'm having a lot more power issues on here than I've ever had on any other map. Yeah, I'm just going to take this thing down for a second. I can figure out where I'll put it. I need to keep my production going. Let's take you down for a second. Do we have any iron? Yes, we're good enough to get a power screen down and then I'll see exactly how much I need. So how much was this thing? It took 60 energy. Okay, need a magnesium. I should have some somewhere in here. So it was right on the limit, so it was only 1 more we needed to do. 1 iron and 2 cobalt. Now I'm going to get cobalt from that, so let's do that. And I'm going to get iron from this, so let's do that. There. We should have a little bit extra, but we'll be right on the limit of the power, so we can't really build anything else. But our numbers started to move again. So I think if I drop this power down, then I can get the thing back in the lake. If I can find one more cobalt. I should have just left the T1s up and just put the T2s, and then we would have been good. A lot of extra time then, which I wasn't planning on. And there's lots of toxic stuff down here still to pick up. So how fast are you? 40 seconds. So you can have 15 items in there. That's 600 seconds. 10 minutes basically. And being as though we're going back up, we might as well take some stuff with us. Take all you. Take all them flowers because those are good. Take the seed. That's just basic resources. Take these. Take the mushrooms because those are very useful now. Take the algae back. Take the water. Take the oxygen. Anything I've got on me I don't really want. I don't want the cobalt. That can wait here. 2 spaces. We'll take you up as well. Definitely got more trips to do in between episodes, in between bases. Get it all into one. But I don't know if this is where we're going to have our final base anyway. Been about 7 minutes since we emptied that water out. So that should be finished at the other side. The next question I need to ask is, what's the... Yeah, that's only 0.8 energy. This is 60. So we might just have to take those 4 down. Put 2 down. That means we could get 25 in every cycle. So what I'm talking about now is moving the ones from the bottom there when it's finished. We've currently got 4. Keep 2 of them down. Put 2 of them back there and then put the other 2 just in storage resources. Just to save a little bit of power, but keep everything moving. Don't need that iron on me. Anything I need to take back to the main base? Take some of the 300 flowers. We might be able to upgrade some of the other growers. Now, we did have grass spreaders, but I think it was aluminium that needed for that. And we did have T3s, which is also aluminium. It would be 10 times the oxygen for 6 times the power. So basically, I can take down everything I've got here. Just put one of those up and it will cover 6 or 7 of these. Which I think we've currently got 6. I could just replace everything with 1. Put the golden seed in there, which would then be bumping the oxygen 600% on 13. So I think that would be the better way to go. But no, we just need to find another source of aluminium. So let's go back over to the other base. Talking of aluminium, we might get lucky with some of these rocks. But I don't have the space to fit it. A couple went at the top. I did plan on going for the train today. It's just everything sort of getting that power running, upgrading our numbers, getting the water thing down. It all took time. So we want to keep those 3 on us. We want to keep... Let's take the flowers out at the moment. I can do 2 more gels. The water shouting at me again, that's fine. I do want to start upgrading the water too. Chlorine and toxins. So all these chlorine just needs a toxin. So I've got 3 water, 3 of these. I would need 3 mushrooms, which I don't. I've got 2 mushrooms. Okay, so we've done some good upgrading then. We've cleared up some of this inventory space in here. We could get rid of you now and 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. I would not like to know how to make those plastic rod things, because I'm guessing these turn into that so we can save more space. Okay, so we've got one water in there. I've got the oxygen on me. Bean is going to be eaten. I need water, which should be out here now. We haven't got to struggle with water. And I might as well just eat that bean now. Are these ready? Not ready yet. That's fine. Seeds away. Just planning on going on to the trip now. We do have a lot of cloth to go into there. I think I'm going to move all the seeds out of this into the next one. Because at the moment I've just got a bit of them everywhere. We've got 2 algae. We just put them away. We've got no use for it right this second. I do want to take a water with me, but we can just grab them from outside. And I do need to empty this machine and try and get this crafted up. So let's move some of that out. Grab some of this. Then we should be able to turn it into gel. Toxin that can come out. We've got 2 of these that can come out. We will be taking quite a few of them toxin things when we go on our travels. But we do need to keep this machine going. That's just toxin stuff, so we'll just take it out. What are you doing at the moment? So you just got 2 more water in there, so let's just chuck you into here. Till you've got the rest of the stuff to go with it. Can't do anything. Oh, actually, we do have a water there, so you can do 1 more. Yeah, a lot of completed items there. We are getting a bit too much of the purification capsules, considering we haven't got the mushrooms to match them to do it. So let's go and empty the toxic thing down the bottom. We need to empty all this water out, take the 4 up, move the 2 over, and then we can leave that running in the background while we go for the train. And then we'll have a lot of toxic water just sitting at this place. So this lake should be finished now. If we look at the lake, 100 out of 100, yep. So this is purified now, and as you see, it's not got that green tint on anymore. It's now lovely and blue. Got a full locker there. Put as many as we can just so I can take these down. And then we'll fill up. And that gets me 2 more. Okay, so we've got algae generators now. But we've got no bioplastics we haven't come across. We've got 4 more mushrooms. 2 of them we're going to be reusing so I can do 2 more gels. And then I can turn a lot of this microplastics into the plastic polymer. Let's just fill up with this. Make sure I am right. So the T1, we've got the eggplants already done. Yep, bioplastic nugget. And we can't build the building. We just haven't got the resources to do it with the super alloy. So yeah, there's a lot more struggle on this one than any other map, but I do like the challenge. You're just trying to piece together about what you can do first to make it easier to make other things. So I've been like manually crafting super alloy just to get a few things going, and then the rest of the resources is just basically what is the more priority. So yeah, we've got loads of that can go into there. We'll grab a load of toxins and turn this into the completed items. put that into the next one, just because that's getting way too full. And I've got 4 there, so I can do another 2. No, that was a bad idea, because 2 of those are supposed to be for the water collectors, which I need toxin stuff, and we didn't bring any toxins up with us. Gonna do 2 more gels. Should be 2 water outside. Yeah, I need microplastics to build those T1s down. Just double check there's nothing in here I can do. So we've already got that. Did I build the T2? I think I did. Yeah, T2 toxin filter we've got. We didn't do the T3 because we used the tungsten for the bigger machine. Or the clearing the lake. So yeah, we've done as much research as we can. So let's come out here. Let's pick up a couple of water out of here and let's take one. Let's pick up 4 food and an oxygen, and then I want to take a nut if I can. I need to pick up a titanium en route. And I just want to see where the train goes to. Hopefully it doesn't go into a toxic area so we can drop down a nut the other side of the tram. I've been wanting to go through for a while, but look at that, we can actually see blue skies now. Because most of the toxic stuff in this area has been cleared up. That's lovely to see. I don't think I needed to take anything else. The second oxygen might have been useful. I think there is a box in the train if I remember right. So we could load that up with supplies. But yeah, absolutely looking nice around here now. Rain's coming down. Okay, we've got T5 backpack, but we can't afford the T4 at the moment. Yeah, we did have a few little resources in there. We'll keep the hut on us. We'll keep everything. We'll just keep 1 of each, just so we're not overloaded. Let's go to new territory. And the train's slowly going. I say slowly, it's actually speeding up now. Let's open up the front. It does still seem to be keeping our oxygen up even though we've got it open. And where's this going to lead us to? So it looks like we're going into another toxic area. We're at 5 MTI, I didn't realise that. Those big things we've been putting down are really helping. There's a station there, but this doesn't seem to want to stop there for some reason. Just trying to see if I can see what resources are down there. Definitely toxic down there to clear up. Yeah, another batch of toxic. Can't see any osmium because that's the thing I'm looking for the drills. Now another stop here, and is it stopping? No. So not certain how we have to come. We might have to just travel for the bottom area. This is a long train journey. And we do know we barely scratched the surface on this DLC at the moment. We've got an whole new area here. And we can't get the maps at the moment. So massive area there to clear. Look outside the other window. Like a kid in a train. Okay, so a big building there. Okay, so we have actually come to a train stop. So that's nice. Now we do know that we don't have to mess around with... Actually, that's aluminium scraps, isn't it? So we've got some more aluminium on this side. We don't need to put a nut here because this has got oxygen. So we want to put the hut just before a toxic area. The next one we want to clear. We're down 1, so we're in toxic area now. We do need to find out where the edge of the toxic area is before we start clearing stuff. Ah, didn't bring any purification gel and I did talk about it. So this is all toxic here. Some mushrooms. Pick you up because you were more important than I ever thought you was going to be. Does anybody remember where the train was? The train can't be any further than this. Where's the stop? Oh, it's in here. It's hidden away. I couldn't see it with all the stuff. So the hut's not going to help me here at the moment until we clear up. So let's keep the hut in here. We've got some super alloy and some aluminium, so that's fantastic. We could leave the mushroom stuff here. We just keep the oxygen and water on us. Actually, water we can leave a bit. Just keep the oxygen just in case I make a bad mistake. Have a look what this is. Can I get in here? Oh, I can. Anything to deconstruct? No. I don't like walking across trains like this. Okay, some nice resources in there. Oh, this is precarious. Does look like there's something in here. Space food. A good supply of food early game if you didn't... Oh, this is really... Okay, so there is a track underneath. I thought it was in the open air then. There is a blueprint chip there. And then it's going further and further down. Not giving me oxygen here. I do have to... Oh, fertilizer. That's the first piece we've come across. 4 pieces. We'll take that. Just take a couple of little bits off here. Because I don't want to do this path again. Can I get back up? Oh, this is not the faint of heart. Yeah, definitely a broken rail there. Yeah, I don't like that. And there's only one chest in here to store your stuff in. So you have to make a choice of what you want to build. And I can't build down below. We might be able to get a... Can we build up here is the question. Let's see if I can build a locker on the top here, or do I need to put it into a building? Let's take the aluminium. I've got plenty of food on me, so let's take the food out. Keep the chip on me. Take the iron. We've got silicon. Let's take another titanium just in case I've got a bit. If I can just build some chests up here, that will do. No, it won't let me build it. Will it allow me to build a hut? It will. It has to be slightly off the ground by the looks of it. Okay, let's put some chests into here because that train's not going to be big enough. And then we're going to have to keep diving down. I could take the train back and get some purification because that's what I meant to bring. We'll keep that full. We'll keep the good stuff in here. And I can do... I would need a piece of iron to be able to use the blueprint, which I haven't got, but we can use a food. I think we'll take this out of here and take the aluminium and super alloy. Keep the water over here. Okay, oxygen on me. Water on me because it's going to shout for it soon. And we need another piece of iron to be able to build. Okay, so we've got some more aluminium scraps here. That's nice. Got a mushroom over here. Need to clean more of the goop up. Just so I can get this area toxic free. Okay, chest hidden under the goop. Or goo, shall I say. Okay, so this immediate vicinity has got the blue thing, so that means we're doing pretty good. We'll take all that. Let's put that little power screen down for the blueprints. Okay, where did I put the blueprint? Probably in here. Screen mapping. Not too bad, but we've got to send the mapping rocket up for that to be useful. I think I've got this the wrong way. All this stuff I really want in the car. It's the useless resources I want to leave into that other box. I like all this stuff I'm not really worried about, but the soup hydration low, let's take that. We'll take that because that's rare. We don't want them in here. We want to take the iridium with us. Mushroom has to go with us. Seeds can be left behind. So all that is good priority loot. And then as soon as we've got that priority loot full, we'll go back and dump it off. Let's just dump everything into it and take the stuff we want to put into the car. So we do have a purification capsule now, so that's nice. I can go a little farther down below. So this is pretty much full already. So we'll fill our backpack up and then we're ready to go. Got a little bit of extra time, so let me just keep going down. And I'm guessing that's the button to start the truck, or I can start it inside the cab. Having a look at what else. So there's loads of goop over there. Might be a structure there. It's a bit hard to tell from this distance. Big desert area. Definitely some buildings in the back there. I think that's what's catching my eye more than anything else. There's a load of goop over there, so that's where I want to be heading. So we're 449 in this area, so this is going to take us a little bit of a while. I think this is the biggest area we've come across so far. And I would like to find some more tungsten so we can do those upgrades we can't do at the moment. This feels like it's hiding something. Is it going to be a path to another area? No, just a rock formation. I am going to want him some more iron. For another chest. How are we doing with space? I think if we grab metal scraps times 3. Got 5 more spaces. Purification at the bottom is down to 0.3 already, so that's actually quite nice. There's a big massive pile over the back there, so this little area is done, but there's a big pile there. That'll be the next one we need to head to. So we're already 19 of 49, so that was actually really quick. And this is the one we need to go up. One with the cables attached to it. Let's put a second chest in here. I'm not too fussed about the goop stuff, so that will be the least priority stuff in these chests. Because we were going a little further afield, I'll take that stuff. Water's still good and food's still good at the moment. Let's go back down for another trek. Let's head over to the area we just saw. We see mushrooms, we're going to be picking them up. But now let's start on this area here. So this looks like a broken monorail from the top up there. This stuff around the back here. Let's do this first. Yeah, broken monorail track. And that looks like aluminium scraps. So this is why it's expecting you to come through a lot earlier than we did to be able to get access to this super alloy. And so there's a lot of good things we could be making in the next episode. I've got 3 spaces left. We're full. We'll come back for the toxic in a minute, but we've got a good amount of stuff in between episodes. Okay, we're down to 0.2. I didn't see that one. And it's nice that we can actually see the blue sky now. But yeah, in between episodes, I am going to take this train back. Possibly, because I think we've nearly got a full section of stuff that I want to be taking back. We'll keep that on us. We'll put the aluminium in there, but look at all that aluminium. That's going to give us a lot of... Actually, let's put the super alloy in there. That's going to give us a lot of items we can be able to craft. So I've got about 7 spaces. I mean, I could potentially just drop it on the floor in here, but just in case it rolls out the train, I don't want that to happen. So, oxygen and purification we'll leave here. Just need to take 7 things with me. Maybe take 7 goop. Take microplastics back. We'll leave that here. Just trying to think if there's anything I need back. We'll take these just in case I want to send another rocket up. And 3 more spaces. We'll take the titanium. So yeah, that's where I'm going to call it on this episode. We're already up to 6.35 MTI. And the number is still going along pretty nicely. So at the start of the next episode, we'll be starting back at the other base. We have got a lot of super alloy now. And a lot of aluminium. I might send 2 more rockets up just so I can get a lot. But no, the super alloy might be better off in the power. Use one of the uranium rods we've got with 3 of these. Set up another power so we're not struggling with the power. And then we might then be able to get... Just trying to get into my menu. A second one of these down just to clear that water out of the old zone a lot faster. Oh, actually we can't because we haven't got the tungsten. But yeah, that's going to be in the next episode. Hopefully you're still enjoying the series as much as I am playing it. And I'll be seeing you all again soon. Thank you very much for watching.